Hey guys, welcome to the video. So it's about 8:30. Gonna get up, have some breakfast. Got a bit wet last night. It was raining like a little bit. Kind of woke me up. Uh, Everything's like pretty wet out there, but you know it's not cold. Like I'm in a t-shirt, so it's not too bad. Also last night there must have been some animals getting into my like bike bags and stuff. I did hang my food bag up because I heard that the raccoons here are really bad, but I think I still heard them trying to get into my bike bags on my bike, but I don't think there was any food in there, so it should be okay. Aside from that, it's actually a family here. They're traveling together, so it's 3 kids. I think one of them's on a they might be on a tandem. They got like 2 trailers and like another pull along or something, and they've been pretty noisy since about maybe like 7:30. Yeah, I mean, kids, I suppose. It's one of those things, like, it's annoying, but then it's also like, well, they can't help it. So yeah, anyway, it was a good alarm, I guess. Yeah, I've just been like laying in the tent, just like I should get up now. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get moving. Considering it's 8:30, I'm probably not gonna get away to at least 10, but I mean, it doesn't really matter that much for this trip. It's very, very casual. So let's get to it. I can see evidence of the raccoons, because this was not that dirty when I put it up here last night. Definitely not. If you're wondering, that noise is a train. There's a railway line on the other side of the river there. So I had some leftover pasta for breakfast, and I've also got these little like raisin bread pod things. So I'm gonna eat like a couple of these. Yeah, it's a nice relaxing spot for breakfast. It was a little chillier than I thought though, so I put this like puffer coat that I bought on after the West Coast tour. Being so cold, I was like, well, now I'm touring in fall, it's going to be even colder, right? So yeah, I got this on and just like a fleece as well. Although right now, it's probably warmer than it was most of the time on the West Coast. So I'm just going to keep comparing this tour to the West Coast, even though it's pretty like uncomparable. So all that noise behind me, I think that's a volunteer actually cutting wood for the campground. It's amazing like how well established these free grounds are, you know, to get that sort of stuff. I mean, I think that's what it's for. I mean, it's all right there, and I don't see any signs that say don't take it. So I'm assuming. And you know, there was someone here yesterday mowing it. Like, they do a really good job caretaking the spot, without a doubt. Anyway, I gotta pack up the tent. I'll give you a quick look of it before I do. So I decided to go on the grass instead of in the hut because it was softer. Did get a little bit wet, but not so bad. Just sort of cleaning things up now, but straight down there's the river. And if you saw yesterday's video, I went down, you can walk down to it. It's a great little spot. And I mean, there's so much space here. Could be like a few hundred cyclists here, it wouldn't be a problem, you know. Anyway guys, time to pack up. So check out this pump, guys, to get the water. You have to prime it for ages. So I'm pulling out of the campsite now. What was it called? Queen Aquipa, I think it was, campground. Free, fantastic, beautiful spot, beautiful. Definitely recommend it. And man, I don't think it was even 30 miles from Pittsburgh, so in downtown. Definitely a good first stop. And it puts us around 30 miles to another free campground today. There's one in about 12. Then I'll show you that one. And then there's another one. So, how am I feeling? Look, I hadn't ridden for like 2 months before I started this a few days ago. My ass is still a bit sore, like more like a bruised feeling, not like a you know, chafe or anything like that. Hopefully that goes away soon. I have found, like, when I first started riding, man, my ass would be sore all the time, but I don't know, your body just must adapt. And even today, like, it's not feeling too bad, it's just like a little bit. I mean, what do you expect after not riding for like 2 months, right? Pretty much since the West Coast bike tour, I've ridden like 4 times or something. Anyway, what else to tell you guys? Not much. Hopefully I can get some good footage. The trail is just like pretty smooth, but it's limestone, so it'll be like a little bit bumpy. We'll just have to see what I can do. And yeah, let's do some riding. A few of the locals right up on the path, guys. I think I started some Dravo. I'm not sure they like me too much. You can hear the train up on the river there, of course. Hey guys. Hey. Hey, David. Hey, puss. Hello. That lady's walking her dog and her cat. That's so cute. So that water there, guys, I was just reading on this. I was like, oh, it's like a cute waterfall. But it turns out it's like acid mine draining. And that's water that's like acidic that's come out of some of the coal mines that are here. I just thought it was really weird. Like I wasn't expecting to read this and then just to be like slamming this water. But yeah, apparently it's really bad for the environment. The more you know. It's just like, I really wouldn't have expected to see that. It's kind of cool in a way, but also kind of disappointing, I guess. This is the first time I've eaten an apple on a bike tour, like, ever, I think. That's actually really good. Whoa. We're in West Newton, and downtown's on the other side of this bridge here. It's only a really small place, but I think I might just go do a little lap of it, check it out. It might be, you know, historical, I guess. Well, it ought to be. And then we'll just continue on. Apparently this bridge is like 100 years old. It definitely looks it, but it's a good little review crossing the river here. Downtown's pretty nice actually. A lot of empty buildings though, but the railway line still comes like straight through town. Wow, my shifting is whack. It's funny, the map made town look a lot bigger than it is. It's actually really small, but really pretty. Like, some of these buildings are really old. Look at that on the left there. It's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the trail. I'm about done, I think. So I'm in the town square, still on the downtown side. I mean, it's lunchtime, so I'm thinking I could chuck some lunch on while I'm here. There's no picnic tables and water here though, so I might need to go back to the other side. I would have liked to stay on this side though, to catch a train coming through town. I think that'd be pretty cool. There's a sign over there, I might go see if there's any picnic tables around. Couldn't see anything in town there, so I'm back on the trail side. And right over the other side of the bridge, there's picnic tables. There's actually heaps over there. So I've got some rice cooking, and I'm just gonna hang out, wait for it, smash it, keep moving. Gonna mess with a few things on the bike. These core that showed you to like hold the brake on. I'm just gonna move where it's mounted down a bit because my fingers touch it. That's about it. Don't know if I showed you guys my little measuring cup. So that's the size of like a standard cup, and I just cut it out of a water bottle. It's ultra light, you know, pretty sick. Anyway, I was so close to sitting over at those benches. I swear it doesn't matter where I go, someone's going to be doing yard work. It's always the way, whether it's the bike or the van. And in the meantime, rice is done, and got my little can opener. Gonna have it with some of these baked beans. Okay, back on the trail. Lunch was good. I'd only done like 9 and a bit miles before I had lunch, but oh well. It's a very relaxing journey, this one. So flat, getting up late, doing like 30 miles a day, but it's nice actually. It's a nice pace. I don't know. I think it just depends like what you're doing, you know, like if you want to do something like this sustainably for like a long time, like it would be hard to be doing like big days every day. I mean, even the West Coast bike tour, you know, it was like, I think it took us 52 days, but man, like that was tiring, you know. Had some big days, but I don't know where the sweet spot is. I feel like it might be around 30 miles, where you can just like kind of do it and it's never really that stressful. It's never really that difficult. But I mean, it is really flat too, so whatever. Let's get a bit of distance in.
This is so nice right now, guys. Typically like still right up on the river, but it's just such a cool, you know, overcast afternoon. It's like perfect for riding, you know. And it's nice, like this side is like the valley, I suppose. Just came right down onto the river. Actually, where am I? Side of Grove something, but oh, whatever. There's water here actually, so isn't that so nice? This is a really pretty river. It's crazy to think that this was, well, was this a dead river? It was at least very polluted. Probably still is, I suppose. And now we're at Cedar Creek. A little bit of Seward Road. Give you guys some nicer footage. Well, this is just up from where I took that video of the lake anyway. Very nice. Haven't seen many tourists today though. I think I saw one guy maybe. It's hard to tell because there's people with like panniers, but they're not very, there's like 2 rear panniers and that's it. And I'm like, could they really be touring with that little stuff? Why do I have so much stuff, you know? And this is the campsite here, guys. Just for your information, I guess. It's pretty decent. Bit of undercover area, barbecue bits. This looks like there's firewood as well. Actually, guys, just down a bit further, there are some huts as well. And this is a really pretty campsite, wow. Look at that. Half tempted to stay here, but yeah. We're at the mile marker 109. And we got this random huge road bridge. Noisy, but cool to look at. And I like down the middle there, try to zoom in on it. See the crawlers up on the cement pier there, the pylon. It's cool. Hey. Look, we got free peppers. Already grabbed a bunch of stuff. Tomatoes in there as well. How good is that? What an awesome little neighborhood. We found what I can only assume is a haunted building. Look at this. Must be like an old mine or something. Maybe it was around here. Let's go have a look. Hello? I don't know about that. Wow, this is cool. It literally looks like the ceiling's about to fall in a whole bunch of places. It's really wet in here too. But it looks like there's been like animals in here, as well as like lots of people. I see all the footprints. Oh. So here's another huge trestle bridge. That one's rail. Said it was in use in 2008, but I don't know if it's still in use now. It is huge. Look at this, someone's put out free bottled water, guys, and other snacks as well. Isn't that so nice? Really nice little piece of trail through here, guys. Seemed fairly smooth, so I thought I'd go for a chesty clip. See how it turns out. Old railway line overshoot. It's hard to know which, oh, there's a tunnel up there. It's hard to know which are still used and which aren't. I honestly think it looks loads better when I just hold it. Look at that, guys, there's the river. I love being alongside this river the whole time, it's really nice. You just see a railway line through the other side too. Beautiful pass. And yeah, I've been fine with the road bike all day today, so, you know, thumbs up for riding the road bike off-road. So this campground here is the Round Bottom campsite, and it's really nice and peaceful out here, guys. It's about another 10 miles to the next one though, so I'm probably going to push on, but this looks like a good spot to stay. So we'd only be a few miles out of Connellsville now, guys. Be good to get there and set up camp. Hopefully it's a decent campsite, and we'll find out. Don't want to think too much. I did get told by the couple that was camping last night that they thought it was slightly sketchy because it's in town, but I don't know, different people would perceive Sketchy pretty differently, I think. So yeah, just the trail's nice, really shady, cool. Yeah, really beautiful day today. This has been definitely the nicest day so far for like 2 days. Just another little glimpse for you guys. Super smooth. Really nice. Nothing much more to report, you know. I was considering to listen to some music, but I was like, well, when I get to the campsite, I usually like watch something anyway. So I was like, I should just like, you know, enjoy the peace. It has been nice, you know. Like sometimes it's good just to really have some time just disconnected from, yeah, like what's the word? You know, like entertainment anyway. I mean, obviously I'm still filming, but that's for you guys. And you know, it's few and far between as well. No, it's nice. Okay, so I've just come out onto this little bridge overlook. It's called the West Yow. I think that's how you say it. If it's not, let me know in the comments. I don't even know how to say this river name, Yogahenny or something. Yeah, it's cool. I guess it was like an old railway chute to get like back to the other side. But it's cool that they've done this actually. It's really, really pretty out here on the river. Oh, guys, how nice is it out here, huh? We got lucky with the weather too. Hope it's gonna hold out for the whole journey. That'll be so fantastic. I was just talking to a guy that did the CNO last year and he said it rained on him every day. Alright, the bike's good. Let's go. Look at this. I would not want to have been around when this came down. It actually looks like it may have come down recently. I mean, I don't know for sure, but those are some big rocks. Connellsville. We're at the campsite, guys. This is nice. It's kind of weird to have a site like right in town like this. That's a supermarket right there, that big building. But you know, a local guy that volunteers and takes care of it came and told me about the spot, and sounds like it's good. The water's like way down there, the toilets are way down there in the grey building. But aside from that, sounds like it's going to be pretty safe. He said the cops roll through pretty much every night, just like check the things out. I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, I've already set the tent up, so let me show you the site real quick, and I'm going to chuck some dinner on. Sort of like halfway through unpacking there. Yeah, we got the huts, but I checked with the local that I met. He told me that there's no rain forecast, so I'm going to go, you know, on the ground again. Mainly because the ground's just softer than the wood, or at least I think it is. Got an old caboose there. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I guess we're going to be making our way. I don't know, it's like 2% and a lot of climbing tomorrow. So if you see way up ahead there, those mountains, I don't know, maybe we're going up into them a little bit. They keep saying tomorrow is like the most beautiful, so that's good. You definitely have to save your... You definitely have to say your prayers before you use the toilets here. Drop toilet. For some reason I thought because we're in town it wouldn't be. No, it is. I was talking to the other guy that's here, he's like, oh, you know, there's probably like warm water and sinks in the toilets. Not quite, mate, not quite. It's warm in there though. It's kind of concerning actually how warm it is in there. Definitely recommend a little collapsible backpack. If you've seen my other videos, you know mine's like the nature hike. All the water's been like really far from the camps, so it's good to just be able to fill all your bottles up. So I'm gonna cut up all these veggies that I got here. Check out this little knife I got. Little night easy. Look at that. It's so small. Don't know if it's any good. Look at that. Some gourmet cooking. Got a few garden veggies in there. The chili and the capsicum. And I'm going to put some of these fresh tomatoes in a minute. Alright, thumbs up if you think that looks good, guys. Come on. Give me some credit. I actually got vegetables in there. And you know me. Bon appetit, time to dig in. So guys, I'll probably finish it up there for the day. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Tomorrow we'll probably be heading to the about 30 miles again. It's the Yogahenny Dam Campground, probably. From what I've heard, this next part of the trail is like the most beautiful. So yeah, make sure you tune in for that. See you later.